Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to another episode of 4 Against Darkness. This is dungeon number 4 for my adventurers. I have a barbarian, Drogak, level 2. Thondel the cleric, also level 2. I have Jolie the thief, level 3, and Nelocius the wizard, level 3. I think I've got the rules pretty much down. If I'm making any more mistakes, please let me know. But I think at this point I have sort of figured out what I was doing wrong, what I was playing wrong, things like that. The game is getting much more enjoyable. I hope you're enjoying it. And what I'm going to do with this new game is I'm going to jump right in here, and I'm going to roll up the start. You roll a d6. I rolled a number 2, so we're going to start with a room and a hallway. All right, so if you'll remember, I'm going to put this here to hold this down. The entry-level room is a safe room. You don't have to worry about any monsters there. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put the door right here. It's a it's a 5 by 3. So up 3, over, and there are 2 doors in this room. There's one here, and there's one right here. So we're going to jump right into this. Now all my characters are healthy. They've leveled up. They're at full health, full spells, all that good stuff. And we are going to see if I can get maybe 1 or 2 of the other ones leveled up to level 3 tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pick a direction. You know what? I want to go this way through that door. So let's see what's in there. Now, again, I'm going to try and skimp down on the explanations. At this point, after 4 dungeons, hopefully you're starting to figure out the rules like I am. I'll explain what I'm doing, but I won't go into huge amounts of detail. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. Red is high, 3-3. So you consult the little book. 3-3 is a hallway with 2 doors. Now, as always, a hallway means I can only have 2 people marching in that hallway, so it goes 3 to the side. So if you'll remember, I'm always sending in my thief and my barbarian as the first 2, and wizard and cleric follow up. In a corridor, only the front 2 players can attack. It takes an action to swap out positions. Now let's see what's in this room. I'm consulting this flowchart here, which has corridors on the left, rooms on the right. You just roll 2d6 and add them. This is a 6 on a corridor, is roll on the vermin table. I hate vermin because they don't get you XP. And let's see, vermin is a d6. I rolled a 5. So a 5 corresponds to, never had these before, vampire frogs. Level 4, treasure -1. They fight to the death. Doesn't say anything about any special abilities, so they just sound cool. A D6 vampire frogs. So that is a 1. So I have 1 D6, 1 vampire frog, level 4, level 4. So let's have the have the barbarian, who is +3. That means I got to roll a 2 or higher to hit it and kill it. Of course, I rolled a 1. That's how things work. Let's do the thief. Thief is +3 versus minions, but this is vermin, not minions. So the thief is he's using a light weapon, so he's -1. So I gotta roll a 5. I gotta roll a 5 or higher, and I rolled a 5. So he killed it. Good man. So I don't get any XP, and the treasure roll is -1. If I roll anything 5 or below 5, I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so I rolled a 4 on the treasure. Let's see what that is. Treasure on a 4 is 1 gem worth 2d6 times 5. That's 7 times 5 is 35. I'll take it. 35 gold. Let's keep going to the right. That's a 1-4. Weird H-shaped hallway right there. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see. Well, obviously, I'll reverse it so that there's not a dead end. Well, there is 1 dead end, but the door I'll put on the other side. You are allowed to do that. All right. So they are in this corridor. It's not a room. It's a corridor again. Let me see what's in here. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 on a quarter is empty, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm going to check out the end of this hallway and see what's here. It'll dead end. If it's another quarter, it'll just dead end. So let's see. That is a 3-5. A 3-5, it just happens to be a dead end room that's 3 by 3. I can't do that, so what I'll do is I'll just treat this as a 2 by 3 dead end room, and let's see what's in there. It's a room, not a quarter, so I'll be rolling on this side. That is a 4. 4 on a room is a special event table. Special events, and that's a D6. And it's a 5. You meet a wandering healer. He will heal your party at the cost of 10 gold pieces per life healed. You may heal as many life points as you can afford. You can meet the healer only once per game. If you meet him again, re-roll this result. So what I'm going to do is, since they don't have any healing needed, I'm just going to write in healer. And the rules don't state that you got to use it right away, but it also doesn't state that you can come back to it. I'm going to play it. There's a healer in here. If I find I get real heavy damage, I might backtrack if I run out of healing spells and things like that. And maybe I'll use him, but that's good to know. So we have to backtrack. Now, when I backtrack, wandering monsters will sneak up and attack from the rear. So when I backtrack, typically I want the cleric and the barbarian at the rear. So you roll a d6, and on a 1, you get attacked by a surprise wandering monster. And I rolled a 6, so there's nothing. Now they're going to reorder, and it's going to be back again to thief, barbarian, cleric, and wizard. So they have a decision to make. They have up here they can go left or right. Let's go right and see what happens. Let's see what's up there. That is a 1-1, which is just a corridor with 2 doors. So if I draw this the way it's shown, it'll go off the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin it this way, and there'll be a door right there and another door up here. But since that would be a dead end, I'm going to draw them on the same side. So one door would be right here, and the other one, we'll put the other one right here at the end of the hallway. So instead of on the right, I'm putting it at the end. And now let's see what's in this corridor. That is a 6-6. I know what that is. That's not good. That is the dragon lair. Oh, no, it's a corridor. Oh, corridor is empty. If this were a room, it would be the dragon lair, which is the boss table. I actually kind of wish it was the boss table, or the dragon lair, but oh well. So it's empty. So that's fine. They can go through either door. I'm going to go through this door at the end. And I rolled a 6-5, which is a long corridor that snakes and goes up. So we can do that. It goes up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 2, and up 2. Like that. And there is a door. There's a door right here. All right, let's see what's in this corridor. 1 plus 2 is 3. Roll on the traps table, okay? Now remember, I always send my rogue or my thief through first, and that's so that I can disable traps if they are triggered. So let's see what kind of trap it is. All right, roll a d6. I rolled a 1. It is a dart, level 2. All right, so all I've got to do is roll a 2 or higher. I can't roll a 1 because that's an automatic failure. So a 2 or higher to disarm it. I rolled a 2. So the thief disarmed it. No worries. There's only one way to keep going, so we'll keep going through that door right there. Let's see what's there. That is a 1-3, which is this S-shaped hallway, which ends in a door. So it looks, that's a weird looking. This dungeon is messed up. It's just quarter. All right, can you see that? So we're in this quarter. Let's see what's there. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 on a quarter is minions. All right, a fight. Now, I just so happen to have 9 strikes of minions from the previous adventure. So if I kill these minions, which I should, I'll get an XP roll. So let's try it. So the minions, let's see what the minions are. Minions, roll a d6. I rolled a 6. 2d6 skeleton. Oh, no. 2d6 fungi. All right. 11. 11 fungi. All right. They are level 3. And there are 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. They have. Their treasure is normal. If any character that takes damage must save versus level 3 poison. And I forgot to do this on a previous game, but I'll try to remember to do it on this one. So they are level 3. So my barbarian, everybody's going to be able to get a chance to take a hit, take a swipe. Barbarian will go first. So barbarian is +3. So he's just got to roll a 2 or higher. And he rolls a 2, so he kills one. Cleric is +1. They're not undead, so no bonus. +1, so I just need to roll a 2 or higher. And I rolled a 1, so that was a miss. The thief would normally get to backstab if he outnumbers, or if they outnumber, but they obviously do not. So he's -1, so he's got to roll a 4 or higher. He rolled a 5, so he took out 1. And then the wizard, I have I have 2 wands of sleep. And each wand has 3 charges. I have to add my level to the roll. They're level 3. He's 3. So obviously a 2 or higher is what I need. And that's a 1. So I failed that one. Wow. Okay. So he used one of his wands of sleep and he failed it. That's the end of the characters. Now it's their turn. There are 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9. So everybody's going to get 2, and I'll have the barbarian get 3. So the way this works is the barbarian is +2 defense. So +2 on this. You have to roll over this number, not match it. So I have to roll a 4 or higher. Now the barbarian gets +2. So I got to roll a 2 or higher. So for each 1 on here, he basically takes a damage point. And he's fine. The cleric is +3, but you can't roll a 1. A 1 isn't always a failure. So, again, 2 or higher to not get hit. And that's a 1. So the cleric does take a point of damage. The thief will take 2 hits. The thief is +1 defense. So you got to roll a 4. So he's got to roll a 3 or higher to not get hit. So 1 and a 2. He takes 2 hits. Ow. And the poor wizard is just a straight 4 or higher. He takes 1 hit. Barbarian will take a swing. Got to roll a 2 or higher. 4 will take 1 out. The cleric needs a +1. Needs a 2 or higher. Rolled a 4. He takes out 1. Thief is -1, so thief needs to roll a 4 or higher. And he missed. And I'm going to use a wand of sleep again. So I just need to roll a 2 or higher to cast it. I do. Now I roll a d6 and I add the level of the wizard, which is 3. So 5 + 3 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's it. That's the end of the battle. Sleep. When you knock them out versus sleep, you automatically defeat them. Now, everybody got hit by a fungi. So let me go back and do that, the save versus poison. Let me make sure I find it here. Any character taking damage must save versus level 3 or lose 1 life. So they all got hit. So the barbarian, level 3 poison. And the way this works is you roll 3 or higher. And he failed it, so he takes a point of damage. Actually, the barbarian did not. No, the barbarian took no damage. That's right. They all missed, so scratch that. The cleric took damage. So the cleric is level 3 or higher, so you got to roll it. He takes a point of damage. The thief, 3 or higher. Unbelievable. I'm going to be burning up my healing spells before I know it. And then the wizard, 3 or higher. All right, wizard made it. All right, so this is not good. My cleric's down to 4 hit points, and my thief is down to 3 hit points. Wizard's down to 4. So maybe I want to go back and do that healer. Let me think about this for a second. The problem is you go back, you gotta roll for wandering monsters. Let's see what that healer does. He will heal your party at the cost of 10 gold per life healed. I have a lot of gold. You may heal as many life points as you can afford. All right, you know what? I'm going to do it. So they're way up here. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Four times I got to come back. All right, so don't roll the 1. Don't roll the 1. That's a 6. Don't roll the 1. All right, and then back in for the healer. All right, it's 10 gold. I have like 216 gold, so they can all heal up. So total is 10 per heal point. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 gold to heal these guys all the way back up, which I'm going to do. And I need to make minus 60. Well worth it. All right, now they're backtracking again. So I got to do this again. Don't roll the 1. Don't roll the 1. I did. All right, there's a chance for a wandering monster. You roll a 1d6 and see what happens. I rolled a 6. Roll on the boss monster table. Reroll a dragon. A wandering monster may not be the final boss. All right, so now I got to go roll on the boss table for a quarter, which really stinks because only 2 can fight. And unfortunately, because I was backtracking, I had the barbarian and the cleric were in the back, which is good because they'll be the ones fighting the boss. But it's only 2 of them. So roll on the boss table. I re-roll. It's not a dragon. You re-roll. All right. So a 4 is a Medusa. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, and you know what? Before I do this, they defeated those minions, so I get a level roll. So I'm going to try to level up. I'm going to try and level up the barbarian. He's level 2, so I got to roll a d6. I need to roll a 3 or higher to level up to 3. And I did. All right, so he is now level 3, and he gets a extra point. So he's at 10 health. All right, nice. The Medusa. It's a level 4, and it has 4 life points. And its treasure is +1. All characters at the beginning of the battle must save versus a level 4 gaze attack or be turned to stone. Petrified characters are out of the game until a blessing spell is cast on them. Rogues add half their level to this save. Fortunately, I have a scroll of blessing. So if my cleric happens to fail this roll, the wizard has to make it in order to use that scroll. Or vice versa. If the wizard fails, the cleric will be able to use a blessing to do it. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So it's a level 4 gaze attack. Man. All right. So the thief can add half his level to the... He's level 3, so he can add 1. All right. Let's do the thief. Thief is +1. I need to roll a 3 or higher. And I failed. The thief is petrified. All right, let's do the cleric. The cleric needs to roll a 4 or higher. Thankfully, she did. Let's do the wizard. 4 or higher for the wizard. That's a 6. I'll take it. And let's do the barbarian. The barbarian's petrified. All right, so basically... what this means is the cleric and the priest are going to have to use their scroll and their blessing to get these guys taken care of. All right, so let's do that. So on the cleric's turn, he will cast one of his blessings to undo the barbarian. All right, the barbarian is freed. And the wizard will use a scroll of blessing to... get the thief out. So well worth it. And now the barbarian and the thief will at least get an attack. So the barbarian is +4 against a level 4. So just a 2 or higher. And that's a 6, and it's exploding. So let's hopefully we roll. That means 6 plus 4 is 10. Level 4, that means it will take 2 of these life points away. Now, when the boss loses half of their hit points, they drop a level. So she goes down to a level 3 now. But it is her turn. She gets just 1 attack or 2 attacks? She just gets the 1 attack. So she'll attack the barbarian. She's a level 3. His defense is +2, so just a 2 or higher to save. Rolled a 5. She didn't do any damage. So the barbarian swings again, 2 or higher. A 5 will do it. That takes 1. And the cleric will also fight, +1. So a 2 or higher, and 5 is enough to kill the Medusa. So, so that is a boss, which means I automatically get a level up, an XP. The cleric is the only level 2 character left, so I'm going to roll to see if she levels up. She needs a 3 or higher. And you'll have to trust me. I don't think you can see it, but I rolled a 3. All right, she is now level 3. She gets an extra hit point. And the treasure roll for the Medusa is +1. So let me go to the treasure roll and roll that. Roll a d6 and add 1. That's a 5, which is 1 item of jewelry worth 3d6 times 10. 10, 13 times 10 is 130 gold. So 286. So they encountered the Medusa here. So let's roll. Do not roll a 1 here. Roll a 6. Do not roll a 1 here. That's a 1. Roll a d6. I rolled a 2, which is a vermin. All right. I hate vermin. Again, you get no experience for vermin, so they're kind of a waste. I rolled a 6, which is skeletal rats. 2d6 skeletal rats. 8 skeletal rats. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skeletal rats are level 3, undead, and they have no treasure. Crushing weapons like the mace gets +1, but they cannot be attacked by bows or strings. No worries. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let the cleric go. Cleric gets half her level rounded down, so +1, and then they get the +1 for the mace, so it's +2. And +2 against a level 3 just means she's got to roll a 2 or higher. She rolled a 3. That's enough to kill one. Barbarian is +4, so just a 2 or higher. And that's enough to kill one. The thief needs 4 or higher. And rolled a 3 and missed. And I'm going to have the... Do I want to waste a wand of sleep on vermin? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to burn a wand of sleep. So first off, I just go roll a 2 or higher. I did. And then I roll the d6 and add the level 3 of the wizard. And that's how many fall asleep. So 3 plus 3 is 6, which happens to be exactly how many are left over. So those vermin are toast. And I get no treasure roll for that. All right, let's go through that door. Ooh, that's a 6-1. I was thinking I was rolling a creature. 61 is a room with a whole bunch of doors. And then the doors, there's one here. And there's one here. All right, so I'm going to write down Medusa here just so I remember that I did. And I did do the XP roll for that one. So both characters made level, which is what I wanted out of this game tonight. All right, so what is in that room? Let's see. 9 on a room is empty, believe it or not. That's not good. I wanted to fight something. Oh, well. All right, so they are in an empty room. Let's go this way. All right, so out that door is a 23. 23 is a hallway and then a room with a door. Now, it looks like that door is going to, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then a 3 by 3. So I'll shorten it to a 2 by 2, to a 2 quarter, and then a 3 by 3 room. And it puts the door over here, So what I'm going to do is move the door up here. All right. So all this is just, empty space or wall, stone. All right. Let's see what's in this room. 5. 5 on a room is a special feature. Special feature. Roll a d6. That is a 6. That is a puzzle room. I've never had one of these before. The room contains a puzzle box. Its level is d6. So you roll a dice. You may leave it alone or try to solve it. So the level of the puzzle is 4. All right, so I have a level 4 puzzle. You may leave it alone or solve it. For every failed attempt, the character trying to solve it loses a life. Wizards and rogues add their level to their puzzle-solving skill. If the puzzle is solved, box opens, make a treasure roll. All right, why not? Heck yeah, the wizard's going to do it. He's level 3. It's a level 4, so a 1 would fail. So 2 or higher, and I did. So he gets a treasure roll and a treasure table and a 1d6. I rolled a 1, which is d6 gold. 5 gold. I'll take it. 291. All right. So that was a puzzle room. I've never had that before. Puzzle room. And the reason I'm writing it on there is because if you backtrack and you come into a special room, you don't have to worry about wandering monsters. There's only one door in here, so let's go through it. That is a 1-1, which is just a corridor with 2 doors. Now, I cannot put the door on this side, so I'll put them both on the same side. It's a 4 corridor, and there is a door. Let's see, there's a door here and a door here. Let's see what's in this corridor. 11 on a corridor is a boss. All right, so the thief and the barbarian will face this boss. Let's see what it is. I don't mind fighting the bosses. You get an XP roll. Why not? All right, so roll a d6. I rolled a 5, which is, I've not fought one of these. A Chaos Lord. Level 6. 3 attacks, 4 life, 2 treasure rolls at +1. But before the fight begins, roll a d6 to determine if the Chaos Lord has a special power. 1 to 3, no power. 4, evil eye, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's roll a d6 and see what his special power is. So 1 to 3, he does not have a power. He does not have a special power. All right, cool. Some of these powers are pretty nasty. Energy Drain. Ooh, you lose a level. Hellfire Blast. All characters roll a 6+ or lose 2 life. Ooh. When you kill a Chaos Lord, roll a die. On a 5 or 6, a character finds a clue. Okay. I haven't done clues before. Clues, if you collect them, they can lead to some really powerful finds, like special treasures, or you can use... there's a whole bunch of things it'll do, and I'm not going to explain them all right now, but that's kind of cool. I've never had an opportunity to do this. But you have to roll a 5 or 6 when you beat him. All right, so he's just a level... Well, he's a level 6. All right, so let me put this. Level 6, he's got 4 life, and he gets 3 attacks. Ooh. 3 attacks and treasures +1. All right, so let's go ahead and fight this guy. All right, bring these guys back. Paladin, barbarian, cleric, rogue, wizard. All right, barbarian will go first. Now the question is, do I want to use my rage? If you use the rage, you roll 3d6 and you take the best one. Obviously, and a boss will take 2 wounds if you hit. So yeah, I think I want to use that. I want this guy killed. So I'm going to use my rage. I roll 3d6 and I take the best one. Hopefully I roll a 6. I did, a 6. So let's keep going. That's exploding. So that automatically does 2. And then let's see what else. That's another 6. That's 3. I knocked out 3 of his life just with those exploding 6s. That was nice. All right. So the cleric gets a shot. Cleric, he's not undead, I don't believe. No, he's not undead. He's level 6. Cleric is +1 to hit, so I need a 5 or higher. And I rolled a 3. Missed. The thief is -1, so he's got to roll. He's got to roll a natural 6, and he did not. And the wizard, ooh, man. You know what? I'm going to cast a spell. I got to get this guy killed. So let me go back to page 50. Lightning Bolt. Does that work against bosses? Against a boss, it inflicts 2 life points. Yeah, I'm going to use a lightning. Now, the first thing I got to do is I got to hit him. My wizard is +3. He's level 6, so I got to roll a 3 or higher. If it hits, it takes 2 life, which is enough to kill him. And I hit him. So I said I needed to roll a 3 or higher. So the Chaos Lord never even got a chance. So that is a boss, which means I'm going to get an XP roll. And I also get a treasure +1, was it? Treasure plus. Oh yeah, let's see what happens. It says when you kill him, roll a die. On a 5 or 6, you get a clue. I do not. No clue. Darn it. Now I want to see what treasure I get before I roll the XP roll. Treasure is +1. That's a 5, so that's more jewelry. 3d6 times 10. 11, 14, 140 gold. Why not? Don't knock on gold. It lets you buy spells of blessing and healing potions and stuff like that. So, what did I say, 140? Now I roll the XP roll. Now the question is, which one do I want to do? The wizard is my one that I'm always worried about. I want to roll him. He's level 3, so I got to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to level him up. I rolled a 6, so woo! My wizard is now level 4. He gets an extra spell, and I am going to choose lightning. I have discovered that I like lightning. Lightning is a good spell. He also gets an extra health point, so he is at 6 now. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. There's one door for them to go through. That is a 4-4, which is a room with a door on the end. Now, this is interesting. It's facing this way, so I'm just going to mirror it. It comes up 2, and then it goes 2 this way, up 3, over 2, down 1, over 2, and then down. So there. All right. So I just mirrored the room. Instead of this way, it's going this way, and the door is right here. And again, I'm doing that just so I can continue to play the game in the area I have. Because if the door went that way, it'd just be a dead end. All right, so we are now in a room. Let's see what's in there. I already have 2 dice. That is a 3 on a room is a trap. Okay. Trap is roll a d6. Number 3 is a trap door. Opens under the lead character. It's a level 4 trap. The thief is level 3, and he adds his level. So he just got to roll a 2 or higher to avoid the trap. And he rolled a 1. So, trap door opens. Okay, so I take a point of damage. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. So he triggered the trap. Let me write that up here. All right. So they're at least in this room. There's a door. So let's see where that door goes. 2-2. I've already rolled this one once before. It's just a 3x3 with 2 doors. So I'm going to draw it. It goes up 1, 3x3, and then a door right here, and a door right there. It's a weird looking dungeon. Okay, so I'm in the room. Let's see what's in the room. That is a 6 is vermin. Come on. Roll a d6. That is a 5, which is vampire frogs. D6 vampire frogs. So I rolled 3 vampire frogs. All right. 1, 2, 3. They are level 4. T-1. And I'm not going to do the reaction, so let's just fight them. All right, level 4, which means just 2 or higher for the barbarian. Kills 1. Cleric is +1, so 3 or higher. Kills 1. Thief outnumbers. These are vermin, so he doesn't get his bonus. So he's -1, so he's got to roll a 5 or higher. That's a 1, so he misses. I'm not going to even worry about the wizard. he's got -1, so he's got to roll a 5 or higher, and he fails. So this one's going to attack the barbarian, level 4. Barbarian's +2, so a 2 or higher to level 4, 3 or higher. Excuse me, 3 or higher to not get hit. He does take a hit. Wow. Okay. And then that is a 9, not a 7. It looks like I wrote a 7. All right, barbarian's going to swing again, 2 or higher to hit, and he hits. So, and their treasure roll is -1. Let's see what that is. A 3 on the treasure roll is a scroll. Hey, I'll roll that. And the scroll, there's a little table here. Let's roll to see. It is a 3, which is a lightning bolt. I'll take that. So scroll of lightning ×2. Okay. Not bad. I'll take that. They move up into here. I'm gonna go to the door to the south. That is a 23, which is hallway and then a room. I'll take that. So hallway goes 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the room is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 3. So 4 by 3, and there's a door here, which is a very weird place for a door. All right, let's see what's in this room. 6 on a room is vermin. All right, vermin will be 4, which is giant centipedes, D6. 3 giant centipedes. All right. 1, 2, 3. They are level 3, no treasure. Any character wounded by a giant centipede must save versus level 2 poison. All right. Barbarian is going to go. He's got to roll a 2 or higher. He does. Takes out 1. Cleric is +1 to fight. So a 2 or higher. Kills 1, and these are vermin, so the thief does not get a bonus. Thief is -1, so he's got to roll a 4 or higher, and he did. All right, that was probably the easiest combat of the night. All right, let's go through that single door and see what's there. What is that? 51. 51. Oops, wrong pad. 51. 51 is a branching hallway into 2. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw this one. It goes out. I'm just going to take it all the way out and then branch it. It goes up like this, like that. And there are 2 doors. One here and one here. And I'm in a quarter, so let's see what's in the quarter. That is a 8. 8 on a quarter is empty. All right, I'll take that. Let's go through this lower door. That is a 6-4, which is a long hallway and a room with 1 door. A long hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the room is a 2 by 3 with a door on the far side, right there. And you know what I forgot to do? Well, no, you can't. The boss in the quarter, the Medusa, could have been the final boss. Technically, what I was supposed to do is roll a d6, and on a 6 or higher, it's the final boss. And I forgot to do that. So we'll just keep playing. So I've encountered 2 bosses already. I had the Medusa. It was the Chaos Lord that I fought up here. So the Chaos. So basically, from this point forward, every boss I encounter, I roll a d6. I add the number of bosses I've already encountered to that roll, and a 6 or higher, it's the final boss. So I'll be adding 2 to the next roll when I encounter a boss. So I went into the hallway, and now I'm in the room. Let's see what's in this room. That's a 9, which is empty. Okay. That's I was kind of hoping for a boss. Let's go through that door. That is a 5-5, which is a hallway that curves with a door. I'm going to send it. Do I want to send it up or back? I'm going to send it We'll let the chance decide. 1 to 3, it goes that way. 4 to 6, it goes this way. It goes this way. All right, so it will angle back with a door. All right, so it goes over 2, 1, 2, and then down, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a door. The door is, in this case, it would be on this side, which wouldn't make sense because that would probably be a dead end. So I'm going to change it and move it over to this side. Let's see what's in this corridor. 6, 5 is the boss table. All right. So they're out here, which also means only the front 2 characters will be able to fight. All right, on the boss table, first off, I need to roll what it is. It is a ogre. I'll take that, an ogre. Now let's see if it is the final boss. So again, you roll a d6 and you add how many previous bosses. So I've encountered 2 bosses, so I'm going to add 2 to this. On a 6 or higher, it's the final boss. It's a 5, so it is not the final boss. All right. So the ogre is level 5. It is 6 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal treasure. Each hit from an ogre takes 2 points of damage. Ugh. All right. So remember, right now only the thief and the barbarian can attack. So what I'm going to do is that thief is going to switch places on his turn with the cleric. That's that action. So the barbarian will roll. I already used my rage, so I can't use that again. +4. The ogre is level 5, so I just got to roll a 2 or higher. I rolled a 5, which is enough to take 1 point of life away. And that is the end of my turn. The ogre gets 1 attack. So he'll attack the barbarian. He's level 5. My barbarian is +2, which lowers that to a 3. So I got to roll a 4 or higher to defend. And I rolled a 3, so he takes a point of damage. Down to 8. All right. So this turn, the barbarian's going to strike out. 5 +2, +4, so just a 2 or higher. 6, I'll take that. It's exploding. Let's roll it again. 12. All right, keep going. 12, 13. That's enough to take 2 life points away. And the cleric is +1, so she needs a 4 or higher, and she did. So that's good. Oh, you know what? They take 2 points, so he's down to 7. I forgot the ogre does some really mean damage. All right, so the ogre will attack again. He's defense 5 or level 5, +2, which takes it down to 3. So a 4 or higher to defend. He takes 2 more points of damage. He's down to 5. It's going to be a healing in his future. All right, barbarian needs a 2 or higher. That's enough to take 1. And the cleric is 4 or higher. And he failed. All right. Ogre is going to attack the... I'm going to have him attack the cleric. The cleric's +3 defense. So a 3 or higher to defend. 3 or higher, and I rolled a 4. So the cleric defended. All right. Now the barbarian attacks again. 2 or higher to hit, and he rolls a 4. And that is enough to kill the ogre. And I'll have to check the treasure roll again. I can't remember. The ogre is normal treasure. All right, so let's go. I haven't found any magic items this time around, so let's see what the treasure is. Roll a d6. 2 is 2d6 gold. That's 3 gold. I'm not even going to write that down. All right, so they fought the ogre, and that is a boss, so I get an XP roll. Now, the way I've been doing this, I did the wizard and then I did the thief. So I think I'm going to stick with that because those are my 2 weak characters, the wizard and the thief. So the thief is level 3, so I need to roll a 4 or higher on this to level up. 4 or higher, and he failed. So that's okay. And I have 3 bosses now defeated, so I'm getting closer to encountering that final boss. I'm going to go through this door. Let me write it over here that I encountered an ogre in here. All right, go through that door. Let's see what's in there. 6-4, which is a hallway and a door, which is interesting because that door can match up to that. So that's what I'm going to do. So there is a room, and it ends in a door. So this one goes like that. It is a 2x3 room. So let's do like this. Perfect. All right. Let's see what's in this room. That is a 6-6, which guess what? That is the dragon, and I bet you money it is. The 6-6 is the dragon. And I'm going to bet you that this is going to be the final monster, and which makes it even harder to kill. And the dragon's already tough. All right, the dragon is level 6. And I didn't do any healing. I just rushed through it. I'm going to have this is going to be bad. He's got 5 health. Treasure is 2T, and they each add 1 to it. All right. This could be bad because I forgot to do a healing. Before the fight, on each turn of the dragon, roll a d6. On a 1 or 2, it breathes fire, inflicting 1 life to all characters who fail a level 6 dragon breath. Each character can add half their level rounded down. If it doesn't breathe, he bites 2 random characters. Okay. Let's see if he is the final monster, and the reason for that is it will add 1 attack and 1 health. So on a 3, so if I roll a 3 or higher, he's the final monster, final boss. I rolled a 4, so he is the final boss. What a way to end the night. All right, so he gets an extra health, and he gets 3 attacks instead of the 2. All right, let's do this. And I used my rage, which I shouldn't have done. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. The cleric is going to go first and cast heal, which is 1d6 plus your level, and I'm doing that on the barbarian. So his level 3 adds 5 points, which takes him up to full health. He was at 10, he had 5, so this knocks him back to 10. Excellent. All right, so that is he did a heal. Let's go ahead and consult the spells on page 50 because I need to know what all right, so the cleric attacked, and now I'm going to have the wizard attack. The wizard, fireball is useless against a dragon, does not affect dragons. Okay, so forget that one. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt would do it. Against a boss, it inflicts 2 life points. Sleep, it does not affect undead or dragons, so I cannot. So it's looking like I'm going to do lightning. He's got 2 lightnings, and he's got 2 scrolls of lightning, so he's got plenty of chances to hit him with lightning. All right, so let's do this. Level 6, the lightning spell, I add my level. He's level 4. So I need to roll a 2 or higher, basically, to cast the spell. And if I do, it does 2 points of damage. 2 or higher. That's a 6. This is just a spell, so I don't think you do exploding dice on spell attacks. I'm going to ask that question on the thing. That's a good question. Do 6s explode on spells? I'm going to ask that question. All right, so he did. He cast it successfully, so he does 2 points on the dragon. The thief will go next. The thief is just -1, so the thief has to roll a natural 6, and he failed. And now the barbarian will step up. All right, barbarian, you're +4 against a 6, so you got a 2 or higher, and you failed. All right, so now the dragon gets 3 attacks. Poor wizard is coming back, and yeah. So it's hold on. It's the dragon's turn. So on a dragon's turn, I roll a d6. Let me go back to the monster description here. Boss. All right. On each turn, roll a d6. On a 1 or 2, it breathes fire. Of course it breathes fire. So each character has to fail versus a level 6 dragon breath or take a point. All right, so let's just do these in order here. Cleric, you can add half your level. So at level 3, and it's always rounded down. It says rounded down. So he has +1. So he has to roll a 5 or higher. Oh, he did. All right, I'll take that. The thief is level 3, so he has +1, so he needs a 5 or higher. And he failed it, so he takes a point of damage. The barbarian is level 3, so he also adds +1, so 5 or higher. He rolled a 6, he avoided it. All right, and then the wizard is +4, so he gets +2 to this roll, so he's got to roll a 4 or higher. And he rolled a 6, so they avoided the dragon's fire, most of them. All right, now I can just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have the wizard go first. He's going to fire off, I need to mark my lightning. He's going to fire another lightning, so he needs to roll a 6 + 4. He needs to roll a 2 or higher. He rolled a 3, so he successfully did it. And the reason I did that is, now that the dragon is at half points or more of lost health, he drops to the next level. So he's at level 5. He didn't get his attacks because he breathed fire. So that was good. Now I'm going to do the barbarian, who is +4 versus level 5. So he just needs a 2 or higher. And he did. So he took out the dragon with 1. And then the paladin, I keep saying paladin. The cleric is +1 to attack versus level 5. So 4 higher, failed. And the thief is -1, so he needs a natural 6. And he failed it. All right, 1 to 2, the dragon breathes. He does not, so he's going to take 3 attacks. I'm going to have him attack everyone but the wizard. So against the barbarian, he's level 5. Barbarian's +2, which, let's see, 5. You need to beat the level. So it's 6 +2, so I need to roll a 4 or higher. He did, so the barbarian is safe. Cleric is level 3. No, +3 defense, sorry. So 6 is 3 or higher to defend, and he fails it, so he takes a point of damage. And the thief is +1 defense, so 6. He needs to roll a 6 normally. He needs to roll a 5 or higher. He did. All right, so that's cool. All right, the wizard's knocking it out. I'm gonna use my final 3rd lightning spell. I need a 4 + 2 or higher, and that's enough. That killed the dragon. I get 2 treasure rolls, so let's go do that. And they're both at +1. So let's do the first one. 2 is 2d6 gold. 8 gold. Not even gonna worry about it. And then the last roll, was it 2? Oh no, that's a 5, which is 2d6 times, 5 is 3d6 times 10. 10, 20, oh that's 12, that's 120 gold, so I'll take that. And the final boss roll says that your gold, you either get 100 or whatever, or anything over that. So I got over 100, and the minimum you can get is 100, so I got 120 gold. So that's 551 gold. Oh, I'm going to go shopping. All right, so they defeated the final boss. I get another XP roll. I'm going to try the thief again. He's level 3. I want him to roll a 4, 5, or 6, and I failed. So, man, it's harder to get those level rolls when you get higher up. Okay, so defeated the final boss. And I am over here in this room. Now I have to get out. And we are going on just at an hour. And I have to backtrack quite a bit to do this. Now, the problem is when you backtrack, if you roll the 1, you get a wandering monster. Now, the wandering monsters, you can roll a boss monster, but it's mostly vermin and minions. There is a chance of rolling on a weird table, which is a 5. So I tell you what, let's do this real quick. I'm just going to see. So I've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 rolls to not roll the 1. Let's see what happens. 13 rolls. I'm going to roll 4 at a time. So no 1s. That's 4. So let's just keep track of this. 13 minus 4. I need 9 more rolls. No 1s. Down to 5. No 1s. Come on, no 1s. There's a 1. All right. So minus 4. I'm down to 1 roll. So let me just roll 1 more die. Do not roll a 1. Roll a 4. So I would have to fight 1 creature. Let's see what that is. Roll a d6. It's a 2, which is minions. I'm pretty confident that I can defeat the minions at this point. I've got plenty of healing spells. I would have healed all the way up. By the time I would have healed in there and then gotten back. So it looks like I encountered the minions either here or here. Let's roll to see what they are. Might as well. Let's play it out. Minions. Here we go. Roll a d6. A 1. Skeletons or zombies. So 1 to 3 skeletons. That's a 6, so it would be zombies. D6 zombies. 5 zombies. Let's go ahead and play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombies are level 3 undead. No treasure. And maces get +1. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Barbarian is +4, so he's just got to roll a 2 or higher. He did. Killed 1. Cleric is +1. +1 for the level, +1 for the weapon, which is +2. And then, +2. So 5 + 2 is 7. So that's enough to kill 2 of those. And these are minions, so the thief outnumbers, so he gets a +3 backstab. So he's just got to roll a 2 or higher, and he kills 1. And all the wizard's got to do is, I already cast that last lightning, so I'll do fireball. Why not? Let's do fireball. Let me go back and consult what that does. A fireball does not affect dragons. Used against minions, it slays a number of creatures equal to the wizard's die roll minus the level of the minion. All right, so level 3 just means to cast the spell, I got to roll a 2 or higher. Do not roll a 1. The spell cast, and it says it adds the level to the roll. All right, used against minions, it slays a number of creatures equal to the wizard's die roll minus the level. So I roll this, and I subtract 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. A minimum of 1 is always slain, it says. Bam. There we go. That was amazing. A 1-hour adventure. I leveled up my barbarian and my cleric, which is very cool. Fought some new creatures. The Chaos Lord I haven't fought before. The Medusa I haven't fought before. And I haven't fought the dragon as a final boss before, so that was kind of fun. Interesting. All right, I hope you're enjoying this. Again, this is 4 Against Darkness, a solo fantasy RPG. You can check the video descriptions below to see where to go find it. I will scan in an updated character sheet with the map and include that with the video, so you can follow along the video and see the map and see my characters and stuff like that. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please do let me know. And if you don't like them, let me know why you don't like them. But I'll be back in about a week with another 4 Against Darkness game. Until then, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Everybody, take care.